Are you wondering how much it will cost you to start up a company in Dubai or anywhere in the UAE? Check out
in lower Eikindar roams.
Yeah, even getting this control.
Valve Monadoy to get the retakes going. It's Yuri is the closer. Not only are you not getting what you might have expected out of Furia, but you're struggling to get in a good positions yourselves.
You'd like to think the one thing Falcons have had is a bit of mid control here. More often than not, getting given this space, so they go back to what they know. Serato on the edge, getting pushed back by the Molotov. So mid is conceded by Furia. Pace up connector. Karrigan selling this, but it is the B hit you've got to worry about. Kiyasuke, clean entry onto Fallen.
Oh, there's the double up. Swing out from Eikindar won't be able to punish, but Monadoy will. The AWP firing off, and they know they've got Karrigan trapped here. That's it.
Нижний легендарий. Даже получив этот контроль, ты понимаешь, если честности здесь тоже нет, берегись его. Он может быть на небесах. Он может поддерживать рамку с помощью шара. Так как же отреагирует Фьюри Фури, поняв, что у них есть этот нижний контроль? Дым.
Попадает в него у двери. Они знают о натиске Каргана, и это останавливает все в своих трениях. Он проник внутрь. Лизерата сохраняет бдительность. Этот дым, соприкоснувшись с Карганом, предрешил его смерть. Теперь это довольно приятно. Сейчас это просто забава. Дым для Лизерата. Суд замечен здесь, на стороне рампы, и они собираются попытаться бросить его выход. Юрий на этом широком расстоянии опускает его на ступеньку ниже. Они выслеживали Монасси в армии, пытаясь понять, где он находится, куда он делся, и, возможно, им удастся полностью избежать встречи с ним. Бонг спускается ниже. Викингер занимает это место в начале раунда. И хотя они теряют Квера в лобби, это все еще их план. 3 против 2. У Фалкона нет никаких шансов на успех. Сейчас чувствуется игра Финисти, потому что он действительно попадает по целям на второй карте, но его постоянно переигрывают раунд за раундом. Тесла не могут позволить себе использовать вентиляцию. Керриеры удерживают эту позицию весь раунд. Керриеры не прячутся за дымовыми шашками. Они просто идут через рамку в двойной установке Игель с ускорением, и Эко заставит его пожалеть об этом. Двойная установка Килл или ротация. И, наконец-то, тройная угроза приносит пользу Фалкона. Не знаю, как Юкиндер сюда добрался. У него есть элемент неожиданности. Очень надеялся, что Монасси сохранит эту линию. Теперь он просто еще один парень, опоздавший на рампу. Однако Юкиндер получает убийство, и сфера исчезает. Это ни в коем случае не легкий плач. У Екиндара нет информации о Кориане или Тесс в этом противостоянии 1 на 2. Он указан как второй голос в этой команде. Отличный ум для игры. Сможет ли ваш Киндар все это собрать воедино? Если он так поступает, мне кажется, он просто пойдет вверх по лестнице. Не так? Именно этого и ждет Кориан. Пытается выиграть время. Заставить Фалконс думать, что он переместился. Надеюсь, они пойдут искать оружие, потому что у Кориана только пистолет. Но это может быть идеальным оружием для этой работы. Прямо вверх по лестнице, и Кориан его достанет. Ой, ой, ой. Даже близко нет. Близко, но они обрезали.
В воздухе летает какое-то мрачное напряжение. Все настроены, пока никто не празднует.
Сири понимают, что это может быть либо отличная игра за сторону атаки, либо ответный удар Фалкона. Они теряют кассеру в лобби и слышат, как кто-то находится на крыше атаки. Это держит многих игроков в невыгодном положении на карте. Сири действует решительно, и после того, как увидели эту суматоху в лобби, первыми на очереди оказываются сферы, и они сосредоточены на этой позиции. Монасси подхватит их. Преимущество сохраняется. И в этой поздней игре Юрк отступили в лобби, но все зависит от Юри и Медои, которые удержат линию обороны внизу. Юри рискует, сражаясь за позицию перед рампой. Монасси одерживает над ним верх у двери. В этом противостоянии все хорошо, но Монасси уже не тот. Огромный хэт-трик — это удар в спину, и он на шаг впереди. Вот это уже больше похоже на Монасси. Именно этого мы ждали в этом четвертьфинале. Мы обещаем вам жемчужину противостояния двух лучших игроков мира. Монни появляется на этой сцене. Лучше поздно, чем никогда. И здесь не слишком поздно. Сокол, честно говоря, 4К приносит им первые очки. The project involves the renovation of surrounding roads and infrastructure, the creation of recreational and relaxation
Давайте
squares,
попробуем
and the addition of
сравнять.
Он
extra
полон
parking
энергии.
spaces.
Так,
The
в
building's
нижних
rooftops will
раундах
also be
Манести
fully
действовал
green
очень
landscaped.
пассивно, но
The
не в
project is
12-м
destined
раунде.
to
Он
become an
быстро
epicenter
перемещается
for
по
attracting
секретной
city
линии,
visitors and will
стремясь
create
к ближнему
hundreds of
бою.
jobs.
3 игрока противостоят
We are
ему,
creating
но
a space where
промах.
the
Мо не
quality of
остается
life
безнаказанным.
reaches
Упрямый на линии,
We are
и именно
Vaki
этого
Skytower.
хочет Мол.
The
Они еще
skyscraper
раз
that
мелькнут
changes
перед
the
концом
city's
этой
sky.
половины. Ника сохраняет преимущество для Соколов. Добирается только до гаража. Какова здесь идея для Фурии? Секретный кросс теперь кажется неуверенным. Каждый раз, когда Соколы убегали из ада, Фурии удавалось его захватить. Соколы не оглядываются через плечо. Они смотрят вперед. Это позволяет ему совершить убийство. Но Фурия все еще может прокрасться сзади. О, и еще нужно вывести бомбу в сторону Мэйна. На этой точке закладки бомбы много противников, которых нужно обойти. Быстрые перемещения тоже возможны. Это будет
Pistol
непросто.
team here in the playoffs. They found the first, can they find the second?
Ученик Вундеркинга и мастер
Go a long
Бока
way to
Бок в
try and
этой
make this
битве
feel
за Ферию.
recoverable. A B play on the cards.
Чтобы преподать ему
Top
урок,
performer,
замечена
right
Бочка.
place, right
У него
time.
есть эта информация. Он знает об игроке сети. Бен, попытается ли он преследовать его или будет ждать, пока Корлиан совершит разворот. Пол способен наказать. Именно этот разворот предрешает их судьбу, потому что Павлин опускается ниже, думая, что у него есть место. А это далеко не так. Фалконес стабилизируется. Признаки жизни от Моноси, отбивающиеся от них и разделяющие их пополам. Да, очень сильное начало игры для Ферия, стремящийся заявить о себе в этом четвертьфинале. Но 4 раунда подряд на финишной прямой и 4 убийства от Моноси — это как раз то, что нужно Фалкону. Ариан в прошлом творил чудеса, когда команды принимали его уникальный хаос, и Фоллен старались оставаться выше этого на протяжении всей игры. Пистолетные раунды были хороши для Фалкона. Не каждый день увидишь, как 5 на 5 отвоевывают позицию, а бомба уже заложена.
Мы заложим эту бомбу.
Хорошо, что он так быстро это делает, и это дает Моноси шанс наказать. Теперь у вас есть хотя бы один игрок, оторванный от группы. Так что, возможно, это приведет к тому, что Ферри ускорит темп на стороне Ферри. Они высадятся прямо над Косуком Юри в воздухе. Но вот ответные действия. Моноси и Тисетас отбирают убийство. Раунд все еще открыт. Бомба установлена на открытом месте. Ника хотел это остановить. Ника хотел помешать этому до последнего момента. Юрий зафиксировал цель. Наносит удар, и Ника попадает точно в цель. Еще один пистолетный раунд для Фалкона. Они выйдут вперед. Фалконес будут выигрывать пистолетные раунды каждый день. Теперь они спамят, надеясь, что это означает, что Кирата останется незамеченным. Это попытка обмана. Попадутся ли они на это? Нет. Вот и все.
Now the bomb making its way over. Yuri pushed up deep over
И
towards
Фурия
the spawn. They're
действительно
controlling the
рассчитывает,
rotates.
что Кирата
Pressure on
получит
for
что-то с
the
этой
Falcons.
позиции.
Something's
Даже если
gotta
это
give.
будет раз и все.
Carrigan
Это
and
худший
Kiyusuke
сценарий.
both
Двойной
going
дроп
along.
в нижнем уровне.
Yuri with a Hail Mary.
Подождите, это все еще может быть выгодно. Но мы двигаемся вперед. 4 винтовки смотрят в вашу сторону. Паулин делает выстрел в голову. О, Паулин делает еще один. И внезапно 57-я прорывается. До самого конца с шансом на победу. Он им воспользуется. 3 против 3. И Фалькон растерян. Теперь план игры пошел на смарт. У вас есть Тессас, которая может попытаться открыть задний ход. Ваш Тиндар не может его найти. А это был бы решающий удар. Потому что теперь они летят к вам прямо в Юри. Только 1 на 57. Требуется плач Недой. Молл получает второй раунд. Жатва в небеса. Соколы уже на своих постах. Это должно быть безнадежно. Кит потерялся далеко, поэтому время – проблема. Моллый надеется спровоцировать бой, выжать что-то из Соколов, но шум поднялся, и нет причин давать ему это. Нет причин давать ему такое удовлетворение. Моллый получает первый раунд. Нет времени на этот раунд. И поэтому он направляется в горы. Соколы уходят с пистолетом и этими конверсиями. Раннее преимущество на стороне Т после полудня. Да, конверсия пистолета. 3 раунда в пользу соперника. И нужно поаплодировать Тессеру. Он абсолютно провалился. Дубы лежат снаружи. Паулин опережает Моллой. Это серьезное решение. Он не сможет выбраться отсюда живым. Конечно, обмен выгоден.
Они возьмут 1-1, если вы разозлитесь. Фаулин оказался в очень сложной ситуации, как вы говорите, пока его не использовали, чтобы сделать его таким неудобным. Нанесение большого урона на расстоянии должно следовать.
the A bomb site. This is a round. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Could get backstabbed by Carrigan, but unlikely to be re-clearing this part of the apartment. So NiKo, no escape. Akindo with a second, and Carrigan just trying to fight for survival now as Furia run away on this T side. Falcons are in the dark right now. Gamble based on information, but Furia immediately rotate out upon that bomb being spotted. E-split available. NiKo's back up in ladder. Watch out, Fallen. You're not safe here. Punish from NiKo.
Gonna come as a real surprise, right? Nifty little move to send NiKo into this position. Molodoi looking to give chase here. Low on health. Been largely risk averse, but this one is a bit out there. Low on HP, tries that head-to-head onto NiKo. Still his team will make it up through the connector, and TeSeS has no idea. Might just get shot in the side of the head. Really wants this contact first out the ramp side, and that's what they'll give him. Low econ round for the Falcons. They're in a 4v2. kSCERATO dead, and Yakindar getting sandwiched. Falcons from nowhere with a nifty use of this one hero gun on NiKo.
Molodoi holding chair, yes, but Yakinda's wary of these boosts up in window.
Come down to the read. Falcons flying blind. They've got 3 players out towards the A site. Bit of aggression looking to come through now, and that's when Yuri punishes. Second man was on his way up, but that molly burns NiKo down, and so this idea of the bait and switch will not pan out. Furia have their eyes set on the A play. m0NESY AWP in position. It has to deliver. First shot lands. Yuri cleaned up. KyoSuke dismayed. Kindar turns around and deal with him. There's the Molodoi AWP hitting its stride.
Throw everything you've got. All the nades, forces a rotate, but m0NESY is saving if they let him.
And they're not keen on that idea. Molodoi comes a knocking. Time and time again, getting the better over m0NESY.
ようこそトップヒーローズへ。この小さな日から冒険は始まる。焦る必要はない。冒険は少しずつ積み重ねていくもの。仲間を集め、ペットを育てる。一歩ずつ建物を築き、この土地を広げていく。あなたの選択がこの場所を形作る。思いを込めてあなたの拠点を育てよう。トップヒーローズゼロから世界を育てよう。
Ваши деньги с каждым месяцем тают. Инфляция уже больше 4,3%, а по продуктам 6-10%. Не закрывайте видео.
But an in-form Molodoi to go up against. As we say, it's 2 AWPers. Oh, they're going to clash again. Oh, m0NESY just gives it away. Rifle push out in the top mid, but with an opener out towards B. Falcons are far from comfortable. Important double for KyoSuke if you want to have any chance in this round.
Yuri dies. This is over. The bomb's at top mid right now. KyoSuke will depart. It's that decision he'll regret later, because his team have not been reliable. He has done so much on this CT side. Double kill to open up. Surely that's enough. In a scary, tense situation, that block is a problem.
Walk in the smoke. TeSeS would love this. Jump through. Yuri with an important trade. And so Molodoi
saw him.
Hands off to the Brazilians to try and see this one through. kSCERATO and Yuri, years spent playing together. Well, that synergy pay off in this man down last second sight here. Just up over the stairs. This is something Falcons aren't even considering. Why would you? Why would you? Nico just gets gone on in time, and Falcons shut it down.
Not gonna lie, that felt like GG right there. That boost was the perfect timing. Nico was watching his connector flank, but they fail the boost. They make the jump noise, they give info, and Nico recovers a very important round.
Blocked by the util right now, but as you say, yeah, pace will be the aim of the game for Furia. An explosive play, all three rifles as a pack out through the palace. TeSeS lucky to escape with his life. Orb trapped back in the connector by this util, and TeSeS gets out of the danger zone. He can feel that Furia are looking for that CT control.
Yeah, Falcons can play retake. They have utility and they have the better weapons. Furia have to take strong positions.
5v5. Retake being demanded. It's Karrigan's backstab right now that Falcons are lending a little bit of time, a little bit of space. But Karrigan's not the only guy with a backstab. Yakindar closing in out as CT. Not even a requirement. Now gets to flank jungle. They don't know, but they've got to be looking over their shoulder here. Nico and Karrigan find the openings. Yakindar strikes. And Yuri back here in CT. One kill in the right place could do it. Defuse being held. And Yuri takes it away. The homecoming of Molodoi in front of his home crowd where the journey all started gets off to a lights out start. He tops the charts. He outclasses m0NESY.
Straight with intention is Yuri. Gets himself tucked in the hut. Do we have some sort of fake out right now for Furia? They're showing on ramp, but they're not committing. They're just pushing Kyosuke back to this A site. Nice flash play at least, but Yuri somehow longs it out. Ugly fight for TeSeS. Furia will recommit out ramp. Kyosuke was already leaving. He was going up secret. Now he's been called back down. This is a double fake into B, or is it?
Karrigan tries to hang around, ends up giving it away, and now a route open for Furia into a near empty top site. It's m0NESY. I spoke about, man, a problem after that first map. Trying to have some redemption here on the dual Berettas. They're flooding him from all angles, though, and m0NESY will get overran.
No one had dropped.
Just chasing ghosts. Might have to watch out or else he'll become one himself. Now it's Nico, Kyosuke, 2 versus 3. Trying to break away back through. Molodoi shuts it down. Another convincing start from Molodoi in the pistol.
They buy into every word Fallen says. That is ramp to A, back to ramp to B, back up to A. That is too many fakes to handle for Falcons. They just can't get a grip on the round. Honestly, a round that typically you would feel very threatened by. Scouts back in CT. But Furia yet to give him anything.
Eagle doesn't find a damn thing, and that main split coming in is a big problem. Not enough manpower here to watch every available angle, and Falcons already fall out of favor in this round. They're looking for the save. Job done for Furia.
Oh, what? What? That's through the garage, no scope. Run that one back. That is ridiculous.
Very prim, very proper.
And they weren't hurried, they weren't rushing, they weren't
relatively slow in pace.
Weren't making silly mistakes, weren't trying to get too involved on CT side. They let Falcons run the clock down. I mean, look at this. Whoa. It's one thing to lose, it's another thing to get beat. First by m0NESY's Orb, 4 rifles for Furia.
And look, his big bully in Molodoi doesn't have his, so a chance for m0NESY to be a bit more uninterrupted in his use of this AWP.
Hey you, it's me again. Are you still wondering how much it will cost you to start up a company in the UAE? Well, guess what? We have good news for you. We've upgraded our cost calculator, customized for your business requirements. Simply enter a few details and receive an estimate in seconds straight into your inbox. So yalla, don't delay, gain insight into your financial plan and get in touch with us.
Immigration is an important part of the Government of Canada's plan to keep our economy growing. If it weren't for immigrants, many employers would have trouble finding enough qualified workers to fill available jobs. This is because Canadians are living longer and having fewer children. there are more people retiring than there are young Canadians entering the job market. This also means there won't be as many workers paying taxes to support our social services, such as pensions and healthcare. That's why Canada has a plan for immigration. Every year, the Government of Canada sets targets for each category of immigrant we allow into the country. The majority of immigrants who come to Canada are selected for their ability to contribute to our economy. Canada also has spaces in the immigration plan to reunite families and help the world's most vulnerable. Before they arrive, Canada thoroughly screens immigrants to make sure they're in good health, have not committed serious crimes, and don't pose a security risk. The health and safety of Canadians is the Government of Canada's top priority. When immigrants succeed, Canada succeeds. That's why we fund services to help immigrants settle in their communities and put them on the path to becoming Canadian citizens who give back, work, pay taxes, and feel at home in Canada.
Monacy hits that. That's Yakindar dead on his lurk.
Out ramp.
Go up next. These were the two struggling players, the two missing stars for the Falcons. Monacy holding a bit more promise here. Nico at the ramp here, able to get out with one. That at least keep things even. You have the space.
Know that Monacy's down lower. That gives heaven open. Kiyasuke is the question right now.
Tessa's in this top site all alone, and that still remains the case. Good awareness to deal with that first man out through the heavens, but now a chance to drop him with the bomb. Kiyasuke will disrupt, arriving just in time to shut that one down.
All right, a bit of panic here for Furia. Would like to see Molotov just throw that bomb back down backside, let KScerato pick it up, and maybe feeling the pressure of the clock. I mean, look at this buy. We have an AK, an AWP, and 3 pistols. We'll actually get to Khalil.
Speaks to this being a little bit pacier. You've got less to work with here, so hoping to make use of these yard smokes. Right now, it's a round dominated by AWPers, with both Monacy and Molodoy getting theirs.
They realize Monacy's lower, and look at what Furia do. They immediately take garage control. They know they can go towards hell, they can go around the world, but to do this with an AWP is difficult. It might come up in that post plant. Massive entries on this A site, and nobody home for the Falcons. Knock, knock, Molodoy's coming for Monacy.
Fallen's even spotted the last man. It's crisp, it's clean. Maximum damage dealt the way of the Falcons. Furia. Util do they throw? How much do they signal this approach? Do they check their corners? Good opening here for Yakindar on that MAC-10, but it's chaos as the pistols close in. Monacy, keen double kill. As Yakindar trapped down here, tries to battle forward, goes looking for him. Monacy's been missing, but suddenly shows up with a terrifying 3K. And now it's Yuri. And a string of high-impact rounds back on Mirage. Does he have a 1v3 in him? AWP on the line, and Tesses locks it in.
Yeah, too many players there. Monacy, massive moment. Triple kill with a 5-7 push. I like how Furia attempted to attack the site. Could have dealt with a little bit more util, but they didn't have much in their pockets. Starting in a more standard position now, going to be able to assist with this cross, but Furia are going in front of the smokes into main.
Arrogant keeps his wits about him, eyes on, but dropping down. There's a bit of chaos there out at the door. KScerato with the opening. Want to see backside on this AWP. Furia want to try and move in. They've slowed down right now, lending time to Molodoy. Catches one at the back of the site. Are you ready for the Monacy AWP tucked in CT vent? Molly causes big problems. Monacy gets the strike while it's down, but he's burning alive, and time will decide his fate for him. Burnt out by the util. Rotates arrive heaven side. Kiyasuke and Nico wrestling this one back. But on a knife's edge now with damage done onto Yakindar. Fallen's made it down the vents. It's a lower plant for Furia.
So cheeky for Fallen, and he's got great timing as well. He can even get back out into another position. He can jump up on the clock. Fallen moves. Time on his side. Yakindar playing very late, and Falcons don't know whether it's 1 or 2 down through that vent smoke. You have to be wary of a lurker. Yakindar is playing so slow in this round, and he even has a molly for that bomb. Keep that in mind. There's no smoke to put that out. If he can find the late timing on ramp, he can win this round.
Old Master sitting back here, waiting for them to go walking right into his crosshairs. Oh, and he'll swing out and seal it with a double. Didn't need the flank. Fallen's got him right where he wants him.
Yeah, you think Yekinda's the round winner, Fallen.
Life Science from m0NESY. Nico is the other piece that you're hoping gets online, but it won't be in this round. Yekinda are able to uproot him out in the yard is a big problem. Cross down into Secret now opens up. Constant's idea that you're going to be looking over your shoulder, wondering, has Yekinda slipped the net? Has he made it in a back garage? They've at least gone and cleared that real estate, but down here in lower, Yekinda roams.
Even getting this control tells you, hey, if m0NESY's not here as well, watch out for him. He might be heaven, he might be supporting ramp with the orb. So how will Furia react, realizing they have this lower control?
Smoke hit him in at the door. They know about the Karrigan push as a result, and that stops this in its tracks. He has made it in. KScerato keeps his wits about him. That smoke making contact with Karrigan sealed his death.
Now it's kind of nice. Now it's just a lurk smoke right now for KScerato.
Suke spotted out here on the ramp side, and they are going to try and challenge him. Yuri on that wide spacing takes him down a peg. They've been looking for the m0NESY orb, trying to figure out where he is, where he's gotten to. And they might dodge him entirely. Bomb heading lower. Yekinda taking that space earlier in the round, and even though they lose KScerato back in the lobby, it's this lower plant 3v2. Falcons don't really have any business giving this one a look in.
You got a feel from m0NESY right now because he's actually hitting in the second map, but he is just getting out position round after round. Testas cannot consider going through the vent. Furia have had that position the entire round. Furia are not running behind those yard smokes. They are just walking through ramp.
Into the Deagle. Double set up here with the boost earlier, and Nico's going to make him regret it. Keen double. Orb rotates in, and there's that triple threat. Finally providing something for the Falcons.
I don't know Yekinda got here. He has element of surprise.
Was really hoping m0NESY kept this line. Now he's just another guy arriving late into the ramp room. Kill gets picked up for Yekinda though, and that's the orb gone. This is by no means an easy clutch. Yekinda has no info on Karrigan or Tesses in this 1v2. Attributed as the second voice inside of this team. Great brain for the game. Can Yekinda piece it together?
If he's doing this, I feel like he's just going to go up the ladder though, isn't he? That's exactly what Karrigan's waiting for. He's trying to buy some time, make Falcons think he's rotated, hope they go looking for guns, because Karrigan only has a pistol, but it might be the perfect weapon for the job. Right up the ladder, and Karrigan has his number. Oh, oh, ho, ho, ho. Not even close.
You will feel at home in only 3 places.
Here is the place where you will be happy.
You will feel at home in only 3 places according to astrocartography. These are the spots on Earth where the stars and planets align perfectly with your unique energy. Imagine living somewhere that truly supports your dreams, relationships, and happiness.
Fear me.
Close, but they cut it.
A kind of brooding tension in the air here as everyone's dialed in, no one's celebrating yet. Furia know this could either be a great T-side or one where Falcons are able to answer back. They lose KScerato here in the lobby, and they've heard a man up on T-roof. This has kept a lot of players on the wrong end of the map. Furia move in, decisively so, after seeing that lobby crunch. Falcons now arrive. m0NESY orb, first on the chopping block.
No more nades.
And are dialed in on this position. m0NESY will pick it up. Advantage extended. Still this late lurk out of Fallen back in the lobby, but it relies on Yuri and Molidoy holding the line in at lower. Yuri, risky position, fights ahead of the retake ramp side. m0NESY gets the better of him. Molidoy been good in this head-to-head, but no longer. m0NESY, huge hat trick. It's the backstab, and he's one step ahead of it. That's more like it from m0NESY.
That's what we've been waiting to see here in this quarterfinal. We promise you a duel of two of the best AWPers in the world. m0NESY shows up on this stage. Better late than never, and not too late here for Falcons. m0NESY 4K puts them on the board. Try and match.
He's got a real pep in his step here, right? You've had these very passive rounds from m0NESY down at lower. Not here in round 12. It's
here he goes.
Hop, skip, and a jump across. Out in a secret, looking for a yard fight. 3 players there to face him, but a missed shot. m0NESY goes unpunished. Stubborn on the line, and that's what Molidoy wants. They'll clash once more before this half is over. NiKo keeps the advantage for the Falcons. Molidoy makes it across into the garage. What's the idea here for Furia? The secret cross now feels uncertain.
Every time Falcons have pulled away from hell, Furia have managed to take it. Falcons don't look over their shoulder, they look forward. It does find them a kill, but still Furia can creep behind.
Oh, and taking the bomb out towards main. A lot of bodies to get past in this A bomb site. Faster rotates available as well. This will not be easy. Prodigy, Student and the Master side by side in this one for Furia.
Time to teach him a lesson. Barrel spotted.
He's got that info. Knows about the player CT vent. Will he try and chase this, or does he wait for the swing out of Karrigan? Fallen able to punish. It's that swing out there that seals their fate, because Fallen's going lower, thinking he's got room, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Falcons go on to stabilize. Signs of life from m0NESY, propelling them through to a split half.
Yeah, very strong start in this game for Furia, looking to just make a statement out of this quarterfinal, but 4 straight rounds down the stretch, and a 4K in there from m0NESY is just at the right time here for Falcons.
Karrigan's been able to work magic in the past when teams embrace his unique chaos, and Fallen's tried to stay above it throughout this game. Pistol rounds have been good for Falcons.
It's not every day you see 5v5 retake A.
We'll get this bomb planted. Nice start for Yakinda. Oh, he kind of rushes that, and that's given m0NESY a chance to punish. Now you've got one player pulled away from the pack at least, so maybe this leads to Furia picking up the pace heaven side. They'll drop in right over Kyosuke Yuri mid-air. But here's the responses. m0NESY and TeSeT's wrestling back kills. Round still wide open. Planted out in the open. NiKo meant to stop this. NiKo meant to deny it. Down to this clutch. Locked in v Yuri. Swing for the info, and NiKo's got it dead to rights. It's another pistol for the Falcons. They'll move into the lead.
Falcons will take split pistols every single day.
Mec, laisse-moi. Priom. մի վարքան մի հատ բան փոխենք էլի ձենը։ Սա հասկանանք։ Ալո։ Ալո։ Այո։ Բարև ձեզ։ Ինչ արագման կներեք։ Okay. Հիմա դուրս գանք։ Ալո։ Հիմա էլ իմ ձենը լսվում է, որ հիմա խոսում եմ հետախոսով։ Հիմա ոնց է լսվում։ Գաք մի հատ ասամ։ Իսկ հիմա ոնց է լսվում։ Բարև բոլորին։ Սա Всё, ֆիքսեցինք։